Now, when an entity in Digimon does not have Mon in the name, you know you're dealing with something incredibly OP. In fact, when scaling Digimon, I usually start from adult feats all the way up to ultimates, but Neo scales above almost everyone known but perhaps Mother Ether. So, that would just waste too much time. So I'm starting the scaling with Cosmology and Ultimates. First, who the heck is Neo? According to the official wiki, Neo is a mysterious digital life form that cannot be analyzed with current technology. In the framework of contemporary Digimon research, its race cannot be classified as Digimon, and further research is urgently being carried out. As a prominent feature, it combines the properties of all Digimon living in the digital world. It is said that it may have served as the basis of Adam for the next generation Digimon, sent by the system that rules over the digital world. And even Ultimate Digimon, the most powerful beings in the digital world, are rendered powerless for Neo. Neo's appearance was sought by the great demon lord Barbamon. To summon him, he needed the Digimemories. The Digimemories are a set of 8 pendants, each representing a kind of Digimon. Barbamon sought to gather all 8 Digimemories to complete Neo, his supreme Digimon. He then planned to use Neo to control the digital world after recreating it in his image. Barbamon in the same story as Neo, he was somehow able to convince Yggdrasil on the subject of artificial Digimon, and Yggdrasil agreed with Barbamon's arguments and allowed himself to be absorbed by him. In the end, Barbamon failed to gather all of the Digimemories before his defeat, but he sacrificed his life to be absorbed and all of the energy of the dark area to make up for the last 2 memories to create an incomplete Neo. And Yggdrasil admits Neo is an existence beyond him. Now, let's talk about the scale of his power. Any ultimate has the power to destroy or threaten the real and digital world, so I will try to explain the scope of both. The human world. In the beginning, there was a soulless creator, Dimerge. Dimerge does not know of the existence that created him, nor the existence of the soul, nor even the idea. The world he created was merely a shadow of the true world. The real or physical world is an infinitely branching multiverse that exists in a higher dimension separate from each other. Above the real world are the dimensional walls or metaverse that acts as a barrier between the worlds. There are known to be at least 6. Above those is the digital world. A digital world exists as many potentially infinite layers, with even the lowest layer transcending reality of all lesser. The digital world is somewhat similar to the real world in that it has parallel worlds, timelines, and infinite possibilities. It is infinite in space-time. The digital world, or rather the whole cosmology, is basically a Neoplatonic immunation where each level or layer is transcendent of another. Before getting into the higher layer, let's get into the Feats of Ultimates that Neo pretty much greatly, if not infinitely, transcends. Firstly, the ultimate level is more than just another level above. It's a Digimon reaching a level close to a god, whose mere existence is a threat to the digital world itself. In fact, there are many ultimates, even perfect level Digimon, who have been stated to be able to destroy the digital world. The highest levels of the digital world, or perhaps even layer beyond it, is the realm of the great holy beasts, gods whose power maintains the space-time of the digital world. They are like representatives of how powerful an ultimate can truly be. There are many Digimon that are comparable and perhaps far stronger than even the holy beasts. Beings like the Royal Knights, powerful administrators who often fight powerful threats to the digital world. A random Z Millenniumon was stated to have the power to destroy all eras and worlds. The 7 great demon lords, one of which I already mentioned, are powerful entities, but easily the most powerful is Lucimon, who can manipulate the dark area. a realm capable of absorbing both the real and digital world. NEO is stronger than the Operators, who are shown to have the power to easily defeat a fusion of the great Demon Lord Barbermon and Yijutsu. There also lies a realm in which all possible powers rise from, the Quantum Sea. The Quantum Sea is a primordial world. Homostasis, a godlike entity, stated that the Quantum Sea created other worlds besides the digital world that exist side by side the real world, and it is different than the digital world in any possible worlds, since every possible world has emerged in a multi-layered way. If Digimon destroyed the quantum world, then the digital world will cease to exist and cause all the worlds to be destroyed. If an entity were to carelessly reboot the digital world, it could produce gaps in phases and cause the digital world to be engulfed in the Quantum Sea. So the Quantum Sea is a primordial existence in which all worlds less or equal to the digital and real world. So the Quantum Sea is a primordial existence in which all worlds are less and equal to the digital world, and is great enough to not only consume the digital world, but also destroy it and all other possible worlds. And finally, beyond the digital world is Infinity Mountain Karnal, the realm of God. Infinity Mountain is a boundless, multi-layered, infinite hyperspace. It has its own rules in space-time. It is unknown how many layers or doors Infinity Mountain has, but the highest we know is 100. Leads ultimately to the Karnal. The Karnal is the world of God where Yijutsu resides. All of the digital world's history resides in the Karnal. Past, present, and future. Unlimited power resides in the Karnal. Whoever controls the Karnal is said to be omnipotent. Now, while I said finally, that is not the highest layer. Beyond that are realms equal to or beyond the Karnal. One is, well, the true Karnal, which lies the true body of Yijutsu, and the world of the Eaters. Now Neo, who, as I said before, a portion of his power derives from an avatar of Yijutsu and the great Demon Lord, but he has still shown, in and of himself, incredible destructive power when he destroyed the digital world and became the future. Overall stats. Now, in terms of hacks, he possibly has every single technique and ability of every Digimon ever, which includes everything, but notably things like time, space manipulation, matter manipulation, and inner manipulation, as well as, of course, reality warping. Speed, he transcends all of time, space, and can become omnipresent. Basically, speed is irrelevant to him. In terms of power, he is vastly beyond characters who can destroy the world, vastly more powerful than the Holy Beast, more powerful than not only Yijutsu's avatar that sits at the Karnal, but even that of true Yijutsu. Stronger than the Operators, whose existence is designed to destroy gods like Yijutsu, should he become corrupt. This puts Neo at essentially the highest possible Digimon scaling. So, Neo, in my opinion, ranges from outerversal to layers and layers into high outversal. But tell me your thoughts in the comments and remember to like, sub, and hit the bell. Later.